In this section, what we're going to do is add a theme setting. Theme settings allow us to expose particular settings through the theme settings form that allows the end user or site administrator to adjust the theme in some way through configuration instead of having to work with the theme files directly. It's a three-step process, adding a theme setting. The first part is to add a field to the theme settings page using something like a hook alter function, but we're going to add it in the theme settings.php file. The next step is to set a default for it in the .info file, because before the first time that the theme settings form is submitted, there's no setting for it, so we want to set a default. And finally, we need to use that setting in some context, and so what we'll do is grab the setting and use it in a page.tpl.php file. Now, if you've been following along from the previous videos, you know that what we have now is a virtually unthemed site. We're just relying mostly on Drupal core settings in order to display each page, so there's no beauty involved. And also there's a few errors that are popping up because the regions that we've defined don't quite line up with the ones that are being used in our page.tpl.php file. So as we go through the site, don't be distracted by the errors. These are by design as we're working through the process of creating a new theme. Let's go ahead and get started by looking at the settings available to us for our theme currently. I'm going to go ahead and click on the Appearance menu item. And then under our theme, I'm going to click the Settings link. Okay, here we have a set of items that we can toggle the display of. We have some settings for our logo. This gives us the ability to upload a logo, a new logo to replace the default one, and the ability to upload a different shortcut icon or favicon. Okay, so this is what we have in our theme already, but we want to add an extra setting. Let's say we want to add something that adds a subheading to our page. So I'm going to jump back to our home page real quick. And again, we don't have a themed page. In fact, this is pretty much what a site looks like without a theme. But let's say we want to add a subheading. So right here underneath the heading, we want to add a secondary heading of some kind. Now the default mission statement that comes with Drupal as an option will give us the ability to add a subheading type thing on the home page, but not the other pages. So the goal here is to create a subheading that will display on every page. Okay, our first step is going to be adding the setting to our theme settings form through a theme settings.php file. Let's go ahead and take a look at what that looks like. I'm going to jump to our resource pack directory, and here is the 8th step. We want to go ahead and copy this. It's called theme settings.php, adding a subheading. And what we're going to do is copy it and paste it into our theme directory. So we have our theme directory here, sites all themes bat. And go ahead and paste it in. And let's go ahead and rename this theme-settings.php. Okay, let's go ahead and open up the theme settings file. In this file, we just have a single function, and the function is a hook alter function for forms, or hook form alter function, that's specific for a particular form, and it's using the structure up here of the name of the theme, underscore form, the name of the form itself, and then alter. And this will modify this particular form, system theme settings form, and it will add whatever we're adding inside. What we're doing is adding a single text input, and we're calling it subheading. The name of it is bat subheading. We're prefixing it with our theme so that it doesn't conflict with other settings inside the database. We're giving it a type of text field, and we're giving it a default value of whatever has been set previously for this input. And we do this by using a function called theme_getSetting, and then we pass it the name of the setting. So notice the name of our input right here is bat_subheading, and the setting that we're grabbing is bat_subheading. So these two are identical. Simply by adding this item to the theme settings form, it gives it the ability to add that setting when it saves the settings. So we don't need to do anything explicitly to act when the form gets submitted. It will just automatically add that to our theme settings. Just to describe the additional parameters we're passing here, we're giving it a description and a weight, and then a title of subheading. Okay, now this alone will change our theme settings form. Let's go ahead and save this. And I'm going to go ahead and jump back to our browser. And I'm going to click on Appearance in the menu, and then the settings under our theme here. And you see we now have a new input here called subheading, and it's blank.